Hello, everybody. Welcome. Karen Kane here, spiritual, sober yogi. It's Monday. In my world, my coaching world, I got two cameras going on here. I got a little Instagram and I got a little Facebook, YouTube going on. Whew. Got it going on. Apparently, I'm trying. What is up? Okay, today in my coaching world, as I was saying, it is Meatless Manifest Motivational Magical Monday. What is up, everybody? Hi, welcome. Okay, today's topic, and really quick, if you don't know who I am, I might be called the Energizer Bunny, but I wasn't always this way. I was a drunk, semi-functional alcoholic. Mondays were my worst day, and I'm going to talk about Mondays. I would binge all weekend long, like hardcore binge, like crazy. Like I just drank or slept or drank, and it was just horrible. It was such a vicious cycle. Oh man. Okay, so I am a divorced mother to a just turned 17-year-old son. I've been divorced for a while. I don't know, like over 10 years. My ex-husband would totally know. We're best buds. And I am 6 years sober. 6 years sober. I've done a lot of work, and I know that there's help, and the help is within you, but the support is totally there at all times. I know that I never have to be the way I was. I just was lost. I had a hole in me. And I don't want to say I had a hole in my soul, but like I had, there was darkness. There was darkness within me that really needed to be replenished, and just a whole change. I did do a 180. My sober date is January 1st. So I did have it pretty much strategically planned out that I was going to cheers on New Year's Eve, and that would be like my last drink. And that's how it went down. I was finally to the bottom of the bottom, the lowest of the low, that there was only one way up. Yeah, and that was out. I had to get out of that hole, that dark hole. And so that's what this video is about. I got a little note cards just so I don't screw it up. But I'm human, just like you. We're all human, doing the best we can with what we've got at all times. And, you know, we just want to be loved. And it starts with you. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought I needed to love everybody else. And I didn't know how to love everybody else because I didn't know how to love myself. So how did I stop drinking? Number one, I stopped feeling sorry for myself. Oh, woe is me. The blame game. If this hadn't happened, or they hadn't done this to me, or at this job, or that and this, it's the blame game. Woo. Yeah, I was a pro. I did not want to take responsibility for how my life was going, and my life was going like, and yeah. Today is all about self-love, and it's all about starting here within. And then when you work on within and the inside, then you just blossom. You just blossom. I eliminated triggers, and those triggers included, and they talk about in AA, people, places, and things. I mean, I feel like that's for any addiction, like any addiction. That could be for food, sex, whatever it is. Avoid the people, places, and things that are going to trigger you to do whatever it is that you know you shouldn't be doing. And that includes people and kids. And sometimes that hurts, but it might not be. Everything's temporary, right? It's all temporary, and we're healing as we get sober. It's a work in progress, but we're human. We are works in progress at all times. And I do see comments, and I see them, and I will acknowledge them after I get off this live, okay? But I love you. This is number 3. I started investing in myself. I had never really done that before. Like, pay money to do something for myself that's going to help me improve myself. Yeah. I realized actually now, honestly, investing in yourself into programs or the gym or good food, whatever is going to lift your vibration, you will find a way. Where there's a will, there is a way. And I committed to a program 1 month in. Thank you for the hearts. I committed to a program 1 month into my sobriety. So I went to February 1st of 2016. Is that right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You'd think I would I'm just bad at math. It's just not my thing. In February, I started doing a transformation program because I really knew that I needed a full-on transformation. I was not well. And I also was really sad and depressed because I did quit drinking. I kind of lost all the things I had. And because I had to eliminate people, places, and things, I just felt kind of lost, and I definitely was sad and depressed, and I was at that low. My boyfriend that I was with for, 4 years, and he lived here for I don't know how many years, he left me when I got sober. And I guess because I was going through so much, it was really hard. It definitely was such a challenge. But, in hindsight, everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to happen for our greatest and highest good. So even right now, I'm going through stuff, and I know it's happening for my greatest and highest good. So, okay. So I committed to that program. It was a 90-day program, and I did have a coach. I would talk to somebody once a week. I was also, I didn't even talk about this. It wasn't even on my card, but maybe it was the obvious, but maybe it's good that I don't talk about this because honestly, a lot of people are scared of AA. And I didn't want to go into AA. You don't want to go to AA, and be hey, I have to hang out with you guys because I got a problem. I mean, it takes a while to be able to just get in that groove where, oh, okay, these people understand me. I get to hear people. Thank you for the hearts. I get to share when I'm feeling I need to get this off my chest. And yes, so I'm not saying that it's not part of it, but I don't think it has to be part of it now in hindsight. But I do know you do need other things if you're not going to go that route. Okay. So I might be living on the edge here because I know a lot of my friends are, in AA and I met through AA and, that helped us and got us to where we are and maybe keeping us where we are today. But because I know that I do a lot ever since COVID. Actually, I haven't been to a meeting, honestly. Been to a couple online meetings, but I've learned to plug in different ways to be able to keep that routine and keep the sobriety and all the things going. The support system. So important to have the support system. Let me get through my cards, and I do want to touch base on, actually one of my cards, we'll get into that. We'll segue. I don't even know if they're in any kind of order, but wait, is the last card? Bear with me. Okay, here we go. So, what are we on? Number 5 or 4? Number 4. I started believing that all things were possible. I started believing that all things were possible, and I had faith in the unknown. I had faith in the unknown, which is God, universe, source. We can't see it, right? We can't see it. So a lot of people are just totally like, oh, I'm not religious. I don't have faith. I don't believe in any kind of spiritual stuff. I'm not spiritual. I don't know how to meditate. And, but you are spiritual because you are a spiritual being. You are a spiritual being, whether you know it or not, you are. Or whether you want to get into that. We don't have to get into that right now, but you are a spiritual being. And so when I say I started believing in all things are possible, when I talked about that program that I invested in myself, I actually didn't have the money for it. I didn't have a job. Yeah. Whoa. I didn't have a job. And I really wanted to do this program. Fit Life Transformation Fit Life Transformation Program, 90-day transformation program. I didn't have the money, but I knew I needed to do this for me. And I knew all things were possible. I was believing in the unknown. I did a GoFundMe, and I raised enough money to do that program. And that program changed my life. Changed my life. Changed my life. Changed my life. So invest in a program. Invest in a coach. Also, I forgot. When it comes to investing in yourself and doing the program, I was also, luckily, someone gifted me seeing a therapist, or a religious science spiritual practitioner who was a therapist. And I don't know if I was going every week, but I went for a while, probably about maybe 6 sessions, nothing too crazy, but I was able to work through things that were, patterns or, hurt, places that I needed healing. And I needed to understand why this, why that, and really work through feelings. Especially with that breakup, that was sort of just so much going on in my life. It was just really difficult. So being able to talk to people, and also in those sessions, we did do affirmative prayers. So we would do invocations and affirmative prayers at the end. I now am a spiritual practitioner, life coach, and I'm able to do affirmative prayers. So you guys can book a session with me. Actually, now on my Facebook page, I have 3 sessions for $149.99, which is an awesome deal. So if you do 3 sessions, you get a huge, huge, huge price cut. One session is $64.99. You can go to my website. Actually, are they on my website? I don't know. Reach out to me. You can email me, team@KarenKane.com, or you can sign up for newsletters at KarenKane.com. These are all things, that if you want to just see what's going on in my world, those are ways you can reach me. Okay, so number 5. This is number 5. I shared my story publicly. I shared my story publicly. Now, granted, I am, an outgoing person. Toward the end of, my drinking and everything, when I was with that last boyfriend, I was pretty isolated. I would just stay home and drink. And I wasn't really going out anywhere and doing anything like that. My life consisted of, staying home, drinking. My favorite time was cooking dinner, because I would just sit there and cook dinner and just be like drinking and drinking and drinking. So I share my story publicly, and what I understood about that is that, we're not alone. There's so many people that are struggling, or have been there, or are sober, and maybe you don't know it. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are sober that might not share it publicly. For me, it enabled me to take my power back from from the alcohol, from the bottle. I was chained to a bottle for so long, and that was one way that I was able to free myself of that condition and that situation, was being able to share it and be open about, this was a thing for me. I might have looked like I had my shit together. I might have had jobs. That's why I say functioning alcoholic, because somehow I did it. It was messy, though. It was messy. And then I started drinking when I was 15, and I played in a band in my teens. And then I went and moved to New York City, and I was a freaking raver. And oh my gosh, I moved to New York so I didn't have to drive, and I could drink and party. I had opportunities to have great jobs, and I didn't pursue those opportunities, because it was just like, I just want to freaking party. That's all I knew. I didn't go to college. I didn't have direction. I didn't have guidance. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, besides party. Yeah. So I did have, at one point toward the early sobriety, where I was posting, I did have someone in my family tell me that I didn't have to share that anymore. Like, that you were sober. It's like, you're sober, you're good. You don't have to share anymore. And, that really hit me. That was like a ton of bricks, because I realized that was my life growing up, being influenced by other people's opinion and not standing in my truth. And that was like a light bulb that came up, that just went bing, 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 like bright light, where I realized that it was time for me to really stand in my truth, take my power back from anybody who thought they might have any kind of power over me. Take it back, stand in my truth. And if it was gonna bother me, I needed to block that out for a little bit. I needed to isolate myself from certain people, like I said in the beginning of this, to not trigger myself. So it was really learning how to set up boundaries to protect. Honestly, for like 3 years, I put myself in like this pink bubble, and I protected myself at any cost, because I knew I was healing. I was working on myself. And through that, I guess eventually I did start, after I did that 90-day transformation program, I started coaching that program, and I was helping people lose weight. I had lost like 45 pounds. I don't know. I lost a lot of weight. No, I didn't lose that much weight. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. But so things now that I still kind of use as well, because it's important to not let anybody mess with your inner peace. Not letting anybody mess with your inner peace is one of the biggest things that I could tell you. So all the love for others, it all starts within, and it starts with you. Because once you can learn how to invest in yourself and work on yourself and heal yourself and get rid of those limiting beliefs, because you're perfect, whole and complete, and the potential is unlimited. We're like superheroes, we can do anything. We just have to believe. Yeah, here we go. Sorry, I'm also on 2 cameras here. So believe, I mean, like half lotus, believe and just go out there and take action. The only way that you're going to do anything and accomplish anything, your goals, is you have to take action. And that being said, is I'm going to go take action and I guess get some yoga done. I am going to be really, really plugging into sobriety and how I can help people and create programs. So I would love feedback. Please reach out to me directly if you have ideas or if there's something in particular that you would like in a coaching program, or if you are looking for one-on-one coaching, we can do that in person or over the phone or on Zoom. So there's all kinds of possibilities, and I would love to work with you. And if you are stuck in life, or something's blocking you, or you're looking for help in certain areas of your life, or all areas of your life, and you're looking to live a well-balanced, happy, fulfilling, abundant life, let's do it. And I'm always happy to answer any questions as well. All right, I am gonna wrap this up. Make sure you sign up for newsletters, KarenKane.com, and you can follow me. Oh, if you did like this content, please do me a favor and give me a comment. And if you would like me to touch base on any particular topic, I would love to hear what that is. So click subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when I go live or upload something new. And peace, love, and namaste. Thank you for joining. Love you tons. Bye-bye.